14 WILI and 95.3 FM presents Hometown Threads, a closer look at our community and the people that make it go. Every week, you'll hear uplifting stories from our local businesses and our neighbors. Now, here's our host for Hometown Threads, Keith C. Rice.
Welcome into episode 138 of Hometown Threads on 14 WILI and 95.3 FM. Willimantic Today, Facebook, Spectrum 192. And as you'll hear me say pretty much at the top of all the shows I do, and you'll hear on other talk shows, hopefully down the road, we can't encourage you enough to subscribe for free to our YouTube channel because we have a lot of subscribers. Thank you very much if you're one of those subscribers. But not only can you listen to these great local talk shows on WILI, you can watch them on our YouTube channel. It's real simple. We're all on YouTube these days. You guys on YouTube? We all go on YouTube. Just search WILI Radio on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. You can follow and watch most of the local talk shows in the afternoon that you hear on 14 WILI 95.3 FM. I'm Keith C. Rice. Hometown Threads comes your way every Tuesday from 5:05 to 5:30. Brought to you by Liberty Bank. Be community kind. With three great local locations, of course, across the street from the station at 679 Main Street, 1703 West Main Street in Willimantic, managed by a woman named Marianne Gargoni. Oh, it's my wife. and of course, Route 195 in Mansfield, Liberty Bank. Be community kind. J. Matt Rupar, if you'd be so kind and say hello to the fine folks.
Hello.
Episode 138, it's a pleasure to bring in Arielle Walmsley, who goes by Ari as well, and Christian Baxter from Tenant Tree Service, of course, Arielle from Green Valley, and the late and great Josh Walmsley. And thank you for coming in, Arielle and Christian. It's good to have you here. And there's a reason why these two are together with me today, and we will get into that. But how you doing, Arielle? We'll start with you.
Good, taking it day by day.
Yeah. And of course, we're saddened to learn about Josh. It's been how many months now?
Almost 8.
Almost 8. We miss him dearly, as I'm sure you do. And, of course, our thoughts and prayers always with you and the family.
Thank you.
And, Josh is a great guy. He was my third ever guest here in Hometown Threads.
He was really excited for that.
We had such a great time. And, he's just, we miss him dearly and always thinking of you guys. And it's a pleasure to thank you for coming in today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Representing Green Valley and Christian Baxter with Tenant Tree Service. Now, I guess we'll get right into it.
Okay.
As I said, there's a reason why they're both here. You may have heard, you may have not heard. It happened about, 6 months ago?
Yeah, about 4.5 months ago.
Tenant Tree has acquired Green Valley, and I don't know who wants us to get into it first. Kind of break that down, explain how it all happened. And
it happened, we wanted to get bigger, and Ari and Josh had a nice business platform, a great residential clientele, a great name out there, and we thought it would be a wonderful opportunity to have that discussion with Ari about the possibility of acquiring them and having her join our team. And we made it happen, and it's been very successful so far.
Arielle, you want to give us a little history on Green Valley for those, I'm sure there's a lot of people obviously that know about Green Valley Tree, but for those who may not know, why don't you just give us a little background on you and what Josh and what you guys accomplished all those years?
So we started Green Valley, Josh and I, 11 years ago. Josh was working line clearance. He was really interested in becoming an arborist and doing residential service as opposed to the line clearance world that he had been in for the last, I don't know, however many years. And I was like, if you have a burning desire to do that, sure, I'll jump in and help you. And here we are, over a decade later.
Did you ever think that the business would grow as big as it did? Because you guys were, I mean, when I moved back to the area, Marianne and I came back from Pennsylvania, before we even bought a house, we knew about Green Valley right off the bat when it comes to trees and stuff. With all due respect to Tenant, too, of course. But Green Valley was the name that just we knew right off the bat when we got back here. So
I still even have to remind myself that I work in the trades. I have a bachelor's degree from Eastern. I have a master's degree from Eastern. I worked in higher ed. So it's really interesting that I ended up here. It was definitely something that I didn't plan, but I enjoy it a lot.
Really? Tell us a little about that. You didn't have any plans. You had plans to do other things, huh?
Kind of. I mean, I really enjoyed my job at Eastern. I worked with non-traditional students, which was really interesting. Met a lot of different people. And that's kind of the aspect that I like about residential tree work too, is there's so many different people that you meet that you would never normally cross paths with. Pretty much everybody around here has trees in their yard and things that they want to do. So
the tree business is pretty much never a slow day.
No.
Because living in New England, as we all know, in eastern Connecticut, there's trees down no matter what season it is.
Lots of dead trees.
Yeah. So, Christian, give us a little background on Tenant Tree. How long you guys been around? And I think your family got into it, right? At one point.
It was my grandparents, Bernice and Pep Baxter, had purchased the company in 1977 from Nancy and Freddie Borders. Nancy was a tenant. My grandfather had worked for Tenant Tree Service prior to purchasing it for many years. So it was 50 years for my grandparents this year, and it's 80 years total for Tenant Tree Service this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yep.
Oh, happy early anniversary. It's going to be 80 years this year?
80 years this year, yes.
And how long you personally have been with the company?
36 years.
36.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys are both from the area, correct?
Yes.
Eastern Connecticut. Now, where are you originally from? What town?
Chaplain.
Chaplain. So, okay, all right. I know you're originally from Chaplain.
Yeah.
All right. And you're from the Wyndham area?
Wyndham. Yep.
All right. So tell us, so you went to Wyndham High School, I'm assuming? And all
I did.
that? Okay.
Yep.
So going through Wyndham High School, I like to always go back and think, go through people's minds, what they were thinking in high school. Because I knew what I wanted to do when I was in high school. You're looking at it. But what was going through your mind in high school? Did you know that, I may want to get into the tree business, or I want to move away and do this, or whatever? What was going through your mind at Wyndham?
I was kind of my grandfather's right-hand man, so it was in my blood already to be there. And
They weren't
you
forcing
just
you.
wanted
Right?
it. No,
You're
they
doing
weren't.
it. It's a
No,
tree
they weren't.
business.
They were trying to get me to move on.
Oh, really?
But yeah. So, but I did. I went to the phone company. I did 20 years with the phone company, and
What was that like?
it was great. It was a great career. Yeah, met a lot of great people, worked with a lot of great people, and it also rounded me out with, line work and tree work. It all came together.
How about
and
that?
I ended up with Eversource Energy. So
Really?
I'm currently with Eversource Energy full time.
Oh, so you're with Eversource
Yes.
and Tenant.
Yep.
Okay, so how do you balance?
It's a lot, but I enjoy every minute of it. Those that know me know I love to work.
Wow. So how many hours a week are you putting in between both?
Too many.
Holy smokes! I thought I had a busy week.
Yeah.
Well, here's another question, I guess. Where you're at both places full time?
It's part time with the tree company. It's full time with Eversource.
Okay, so you could. All right, so
A lot of night work, a lot of weekend work.
Eversource takes a lot of heat. I got to tell you. I'm in your corner.
Yeah.
There's so many people that I'm going to say it, that bitch and moan. But I'll see an Eversource truck. I live in Wyndham Center, right off of Mullen Hill, and I'll see an Eversource on a beautiful sunny 80, kind of like a weather we had last week, working on the lines. Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this. You guys are prepping for storms, right? In case of a
Always.
Oh, you're not up there. I know they're not up there fixing something. I'm pretty sure I'm assuming they're up there working on a line just in case, preventing for when a storm happens, right?
Always.
Yeah. Then you get
Same with the tree company as well.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of prep work.
I mean, it probably comes with the territory, but I think you guys do a great job. You guys and
Thank
gals
you.
at Eversource. So yeah, that must be. You see, you're pretty used to being up in the what do they call those things?
The aerial lifts.
Yeah.
They got a million names for them now.
You can't be afraid of heights to do this kind of stuff.
No.
Right?
Nope.
Now, Ari, have you ever been up in those things?
No, I've actually never been in a bucket truck.
Never. Wow.
I've ridden in it, but I've never been in the bucket.
Now, you pretty much during your years at Green Valley, you ran the office, correct?
Yes.
You were the office manager? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's get into the whole acquisition. A lot of people may not know. We'll say it again. I think we might have already said it. Tenant Tree Service has acquired Green Valley as of about 5 or 6 months ago.
That's
you
correct.
Talk a little more about that because a lot of people may not know Arielle is working for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. You want to talk? I don't know who wants to talk a little about that.
So Tenant pretty much has been focusing on utility work over the last, I don't know, however many years. So we talked about Green Valley being the residential side, being able to keep serving our clients. When my husband passed away, we had clients that had been with us from the very beginning, and I wanted to be able to continue to serve them. And in the best way that I could, and I think that this made the most sense. Where we can complement each other well, share resources, which is really like huge for me. Being once my husband passed, being on my own. So that's been really, really critical, is just having extra resources at my fingertips to be able to continue to give good service.
Now, some of the Green Valley employees, have they come over to Tenant too, or?
I would have liked them to, but
mean-
in between the time frame, they had found other careers.
So give us a little more background on Tenant, what exactly you guys do, and then you want to talk a little about tenantry service?
Tenant is primarily has been for a long time, a utility, municipality company. We used to do residential work, but the utility work became so demanding that it was very tough. So with the acquisition of Green Valley and having Arielle focus on residential sales, now she's bringing in the clientele that she still had. She's keeping them. She's bringing in a lot more.
So you guys are kind of joining
And,
forces. You're bringing some of
absolutely.
your Green Valley people over to Tenant.
Yes, absolutely.
So, so you're basically kind of doing the office work you did at Green Valley for Tenant now?
Yeah, pretty much. And then I also, we'll see what happens, but I took the Arbor 101 class, and now I just have to take the test.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, this is kind of like, is this like breaking news?
Very
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
So is this
I don't
mean-
think anybody outside my family really knows, and him.
I'm honored. So talk a little about what this means, like taking the, what'd you say, the
Arbor 101. It's a preparation class to take the Connecticut arborist exam.
So does this
so-
mean you'll
Hopefully, if I pass, then I can
be going
do a
up?
little bit more for my clients. So Josh and I, one thing that set us apart from a lot of other residential companies was our PHC, or plant healthcare program. So you need to have an arborist to do tree treatments and tree care. So that's something that I'd like to kind of stick my hands in.
Looking to get out of the office a little, is what you're saying, right? Kind of.
I don't know. Maybe a little bit of both would be nice.
Because when you said
know.
the Arbor 101 class, I instantly thought, oh, you're going to get, I'm sorry, it's called the bucket? What do they call that thing again?
Aerial
Bucket
lift.
truck.
Aerial.
Air bucket truck.
I'll just think of Arielle.
cherry
Arielle.
picker.
Cherry picker.
Cherry picker, I don't know what they call it.
Skyworker. Elevator.
Is that part of the, where do you take the Arbor 101 class anyway? Where is
New
it?
Haven.
New Haven. It's not like an online thing.
No.
Ooh. So you said, did you say you took it, or you're going to?
I took it. It was 13 weeks or something, or 15
Thir-
weeks. I don't
really?
remember. Yeah, New Haven once a week from 6 to 9 p.m.
How you feeling about it?
The book work I feel good about. And the field stuff not as strong, just because I don't have much experience in the field. I was more or less on the back end supporting Josh, doing research, looking at pictures, helping ask questions over the phone for customers that had, looking for a diagnosis of some kind, that kind of stuff.
So where is Tenant Tree located, actually? We're
Right in Wyndham Center on 148 Back Road.
okay. And, Back Road. Jesus,
Yeah.
right
Yeah, not far.
down the street. Do you guys, how many employees do you have at Tenant?
We had 35 employees.
35? Name them all.
If I miss one, I'm in big trouble.
This is episode 138 of Hometown Threads, brought to you by Liberty Bank, Be Community Kind on 14 WILI 95.3 FM. Willimantic Today Facebook, Spectrum 192, and of course, the WILI Radio YouTube channel, which hopefully you'll be subscribing to, which you are, unless you already have. We're with Arielle Walmsley from Green Valley Tree and Christian Baxter. Baxter. Did I say Baxter? Christian Baxter from Tenant Tree Service. They've joined forces here, and it's news that people may not know about. And what else do you guys? What else can you tell us about Tenant?
Well, we
what-
can tell you another exciting acquisition that we've just finished was we acquired A&L Tree Experts down in Madison, Connecticut. So we're expanding
Look at
along
that.
with them, joining forces. Again, continuing their good clientele for the Clinton, Westbrook, Madison area.
So you're expanding all over Connecticut, pretty much.
We're trying.
They're kind of a lot like a Green Valley down there.
Yeah.
Similar size, similar type of residential clientele list.
Now, how far did Green Valley stretch? You guys stretch pretty far. I mean, I know mainly Eastern
Yeah,
Connecticut.
we would go an hour in any direction. an hour radius. So pretty much to the Rhode Island border, to the Mass border, down to the shoreline and Connecticut River.
And now you guys, once again, I know you're right here in Wyndham, but you just acquired, what was the name of the place again?
A&L Tree Experts.
A&L, and that's down in Madison?
Yeah.
Okay, and is there another one you've already acquired besides Green Valley?
No, it's just the Green Valley and
So
A&L
you guys are
at this
really,
time.
are you going to keep looking to expand or what?
Probably.
Oh, good
Yep.
for you. Good for you. Where can they, obviously you guys can, we can find you on Facebook. So what's the easiest way to reach Tenant Tree Service?
Well, if you want to reach Tenant, call Tenant. If you want to reach Green Valley, I still have the same phone number.
That's true, they can still reach out to Green Valley.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
still have my emails. I still have my phone number. I still have all those things. I'm checking them, answering them. Yeah.
So basically, if somebody calls Green Valley, you're directing them towards Tenant at this point, right? Is that what's happening, or?
No, it's like the Green Valley is like the residential. It's still Green Valley.
Oh, that's right, the residential.
Operating as part of Tenant.
Okay.
So the name is still there. I'm still answering the phone.
You answer the phone still. Wow. Now, how many people are still employed with Green Valley?
Well, we're all Tenant employees now.
It's all
I
Tenant
guess,
employees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk a little about the specialty equipment between Tenant and Green Valley.
So Tenant has always provided crane work, log truck work. We have excavators with Fecon mowers to do off-road right-of-way work. And when we also purchased a 75-foot track lift that goes into backyards and tough places the trucks can't get to. And when we did the acquisition with Ari, we also got some specialty equipment that really opened a lot of doors for us. She can explain the tree mech. Right?
Yeah, so the biggest one, I guess, would be the tree mech, which is an articulating crane. So most people think of what Tenant has, which is a stick crane, stationary like this. The articulating knuckle boom is more like an arm. It bends and moves, and it has a grapple saw attached to it, so it can grab things, and then a hydraulic-powered saw comes out, saws it, and you lift the piece away. We have a lot of videos on our YouTube. It's very fun to watch.
Oh, so there's another thing. People can
Yeah.
go check out a Green Valley or a Tenant YouTube channel or something. if they
Yep.
want to know a
Ari's
little
always
more about it.
posting pictures of the equipment.
Yep. So the guys have been having fun learning how to run that. 'Cause
Yeah,
Josh was the main operator
been a
for that,
learning
and then
curve.
everyone's fighting over who got to
Oh,
run the
that's
crane.
right. So when Josh was the main operator,
Yeah.
a lot of the other guys and girls that worked under him.
Yeah.
They didn't do what Josh was doing, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
So what do they have to do? Go watch the YouTube channel and learn it?
No, we've had people come to train the guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
They're-
definitely a skill that Josh was very good at, and
Yeah.
it's going to take some time to learn.
But they're having a blast. The guys that are running, they're having so
Yeah,
much
they
fun.
are.
so
I'd be
it's
scared
cool.
to death in that thing.
It's
I can
cool.
see where you're
Yeah.
coming from now because you don't want to get in that, right? Or have you run this?
Absolutely not.
I see. I'm with you.
Absolutely not.
Jeez. So we're with a few more minutes here with Arielle Walmsley from Green Valley and Christian Baxter from Tenant Tree Service. And, of course, they have some news that you may already know about. Some people don't. Again, their Tenant has acquired Green Valley about 5 or 6 months ago. So just keep that in the back of your mind when you're looking for tree services. Because I know your family, I want to ask how they're doing. I know your parents, Lisa and Bill, and every time we get together with them, Lisa brings up, your mom brings up that your grandfather, her father, was a big radio guy. Of
Yeah,
course,
he was.
the late and great Roger Baker.
Yep.
Great pipes. I believe he did the public address announcing for UConn. He worked at
Yes.
WILI.
And the Norwich Navigators.
And
They're
the
no
Norwich,
longer-
very good.
Yes.
I know. Yeah, I wish they put
No
a baseball
longer
team back
around.
in Dust. Oh, I'm sorry, they do have a future.
Those games are so much fun.
I know. That's right. I forgot he did Norwich Navigators too.
Yeah.
And I was really, really young when your grandfather worked here, but I think I might have met him at one point. But yeah, absolute legend. So yeah, your mom always brings up. So mom and dad are good, and
They're good. They're retired, which is super helpful for me,
Sure. And how old are the-
especially now.
yeah. And how old are the girls?
Juniper is going to be 6 this summer, and Willow turned 3 over the winter.
Wow, 6 and
So,
3. Now, do you have kids?
I do.
Oh, well, go ahead, shout them out.
It's
Shout them out.
Courtney Baxter and Carissa Baxter, Carissa Murphy now. And Yeah, I
How old
don't
are
want to. 32 and 30.
Holy crap, we're
They're
getting
gonna
old,
kill
aren't
me
we?
now.
Oh,
Yeah, I recently became a grandfather.
congratulations!
Yeah, and granddaughter
Whoa,
Scarlett.
You and Misty come down to Blackout Music Bingo on Tuesday nights. You don't
yeah.
share this stuff with us. Wow.
We're too busy listening to the music.
So, well, congratulations. When did you become a grandfather?
It was a year. We just celebrated a year birthday.
Don't screw that up, Grandpa.
1 year. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations. All right. So, so as we get ready to wrap things up in the final few minutes here of this episode 138 with Arielle and Christian, is there anything you want to say about Green Valley? Let's start with you, Ari. I mean, I know it's been a tough road the past year or so, but
yeah, I mean, I'd like to keep going. I really enjoy it. Never imagined myself here, but here I am. So.
And congratulations again on the Arbor 101 class.
Thank you.
Because there had to be a time where you didn't really know where you were going to go at some point. And,
yeah,
especially with the
absolutely.
business too.
Right, and yeah, that's the thing is, I've been doing it for 11 years, so it's basically it's what I know now, and it's what I'd like to keep doing. So.
Well, along with doing that, it sounds like you're joining forces with Tenet, as we said. Are you going to do some other stuff outside of that you personally would like to explore? Or are you just going to focus on the tree stuff for now?
Still kind of taking things day by day right now, week by week, but we'll see. Yeah, maybe.
Well, we're always here for you. It's so good to see you, and congratulations on joining a great company with this fine man. Any words? Any final words about Tenet Tree Service and what we need to know? What we need to know? Of course, before we get to Christian, how do we contact Green Valley again?
You can call me 860-234-4041, or you can send me an email. Website page is still up, Facebook page. I'm still checking all those things and updating them.
Green Valley Tree. Of course, you can Google it and find out how to reach out to Arielle. And go ahead. What are you going to say about Tenet?
I'm just very happy to keep expanding the company. It's exactly what my grandparents wanted, and he'd be pretty happy right now to see where we've come. And I'm very excited that Ari accepted the offer to join the team. So.
This is a fun moment. I feel like it's been 5 or 6 months, but I feel like it's just happening because it's on Hometown Threads.
Yeah.
But it's great having so many talk about family on this show because I come from a family that's done radio. Although I think sometimes I joke around with my father that I think he wanted me to do something else, but no. Anyway, it was in my blood. It's good to hear stories about other family businesses. We've had Matt. We've had a ton of family businesses in here, and it's just one of the many things why I love doing Hometown Threads. So thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, I come from a family of entrepreneurs, and it feels
that's right. W.H. Rose.
W.H. Rose.
And how many years were Lisa and Bill part of W.H. Rose?
I think like 30. My dad started it in the 80s.
Wow.
So
and what year did they retire?
They sold. So they more recently retired, but they sold it in I want to say 2007.
We're going to get them in here because I was telling Christian before, I get former business owners in here too. So Lisa and Bill definitely got to be future guests on Hometown Threads. We'll talk about W.H. Rose and all that. I know I've had your mom on before, Sir Optimist.
So she already knows the drill.
She already knows the drill. She knows the radio thing. She knows All right, so here we go. More family talk here on Hometown Threads. Gotta love local family businesses. It's just a beautiful thing about Eastern Connecticut. So, big thanks to Arielle Walmsley, Christian Baxter, Green Valley Tree, Tenet Tree, and Liberty Bank, Be Community Kind, J. Matt Rupar. That'll do it for episode 138 of Hometown Threads on 14 WILI 95.3 FM, Willimantic Today Facebook, Spectrum 192, and the WILI Radio YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And in the words of the great Roddy McCumber,
bye for now, folks. Bye for now.
And that concludes another edition of Hometown Threads. Got a story for Keith? Reach out to him on Facebook by searching Keith C. Rice or email him at krice@hallradio.net. Don't forget to tune in next week on 14 WILI and 95.3 FM, as well as the Willimantic Today page on Facebook.